All right, folks, welcome to our commercial break of What's in That Box? What's in that box? So, I have a special guest with me, flew down all the way from Illinois, and he shipped some stuff to us in this box. So, let's see what it is. Oh my
That is
goodness.
some beauty.
Power planters. Greg, what's a power planter?
A power planter is
Does it give me power?
It does.
Yeah?
It gives you power to make your own garden and plant lots of it.
Okay.
Plant some flowers and whatever
I
else.
was having trouble opening it.
Yeah.
Is it like, how do I open
I
this
mean,
thing?
being from Illinois,
Yep.
we have magic powers to close cardboard boxes.
Okay.
You open right there on
Origami?
yeah. Open up that long edge
Okay.
and pull.
Oh, look at that.
And if you
Look
don't
at
tear
that.
it-
No tape either?
No.
That's good. So
Yeah.
sustainable.
And then when you want to hang it up in your pegboard so your auger doesn't roll around, you pop the little tab and you can hang it on your pegboard.
Oh, okay. There we
See
go. So I
that?
can hang it up in the store, hang it up in the shop.
Yep.
Just like that.
Look at that.
Okay, and so what are power planters? What do power planters do? This thing right here looks like a death machine. Like I could probably like zzz.
You could.
What do you do with this thing?
Well, first of all, you read the quick start guide that's inside that box for safety. That's step one.
Safety first.
Yes.
You heard that, kids? Safety first.
Yep. And then you put it in your drill, and you
Okay.
follow all the safety instructions.
Yes, of course.
And you make lots of holes so you can plant your garden, plant your flowers, plant whatever you need to plant. And a lot of people even use it to mix compost.
Mixing compost would be good. And
Yeah.
and so this is like a 12-inch auger. Like, are there bigger ones? Are there smaller ones? Like, what's out there?
Yeah, so we make augers 9 inches in diameter,
Uh-huh.
which is like shrubs and stuff, all the way
Oh,
down
wow.
to 2 inches in diameter.
Okay.
Which get used for crazy things like beach umbrellas and
Mm-hmm.
volleyball and some really tiny tulip bulbs and things like that,
Okay.
and everything in between. And we do long ones, short ones. That one's 12 inches. We go down to 7 inches, but we make some that are 4.5 feet long. That are used
4.5 feet long. Wow. What am I
So-
planting there?
soil
like a post
moisture
hole?
soil moisture probes.
You gotta get 'em down there.
Yeah, in the western U.S. they go down 4.5 feet so they can monitor moisture levels to
Okay.
figure out when to irrigate, not irrigate, so they don't waste water, which is awesome.
Yep. Conservation. I was just in California, in Southern California, and they import a lot of water. So that's very important to know.
I was just
your
in
water
Colorado, and a lot of that
conservation
water in Colorado is going down and around somehow, and they were saying ends up in other dry, arid climates. I was like,
policy. Water
great.
conservation is key, and efficiency in planting. I sort of want to put this to use. Dom, could we get a drill? Can we put this thing to work or what?
Exactly.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Tell me, what was the inspiration for a power planter? Like, one day were you like, man, I'm tired of planting by hand, or like, how did it happen?
yeah. So my grandfather actually started the company in 1988.
Okay.
And his inspiration was a gentleman from a local university.
Mm-hmm.
He was out planting all the university flower beds, and with a shovel. And
Yeah.
he just said,
Little
he's
hand
like,
trowel,
yeah.
making that race.
And he said, my grandpa had another business that was auger related, but for farmers to move bulk seed and fertilizer from point A to point B. And he's like, Wayne, you know all this stuff about this. Do you think we can make one, or you can come up with something for like a drill or some other power source that would make sense? And so from there, Power Planter was born, and I took over, it's crazy to say, 11 years ago now.
Okay.
So took over 11 years ago, and now we're
Company's
here.
booming. You're here in San Antonio.
I know, we're
You're
in
here.
San
Why are you in
Antonio.
San Antonio?
So we're here for the Texas Nursery Landscape Association TNLA show that's this week,
Yeah.
and well, you know this. I invite myself when I come.
Sure.
When I come to San Antonio, I said I got to go stop and see the guys
a
and
must.
gals at Gardopia, and you guys are doing crazy awesome stuff. I tell literally everybody what you guys are doing, how you're doing it, which I don't even understand how you're doing it, but I tell them how you're doing it.
Teamwork makes the dream
I know,
work,
and
you know?
and I tell everybody, I was like, this needs to be replicated in some way, shape, form. Like, you need to be cloned.
Working on it. Who
Yeah.
climbed Tyrone?
I mean, frankly, you're nearly famous. I mean, between news stuff, my Uber driver on the way here apparently gave you an Uber ride because
Hey, man,
he
I'm
says
sprinkling those seeds everywhere I go.
he says
Sprinkle.
you're going to the garden place. Yep, that's where I'm going. He says, oh, I dropped a guy off a drill. I'm like, yep, I know that guy. He's the boss.
Well, there's not a lot of Gardopias in San Antonio and around the nation, and we've made it a point. I mean, there's some really good examples. I was just in San Diego. Shout out to Olivewood Gardens, which is pretty dang dope. Edible Schoolyard up in
Yep.
Berkeley, but There needs more of it. Every city, every community, every neighborhood, should have a Gardopia, in my opinion. I'm biased, of course.
I totally agree with you, and I agree on one. It gets kids out of the house.
Yeah.
That's number one, and away from tech, and it teaches them how to communicate again. But then
Emotional learning.
yes, it also gives them the benefit of like hands-on doing, sealing, the feeling of success. They can set
Seeing
a goal and
something
then
grow.
actually see it happen.
Yeah.
And then they get to provide for others. Like the volunteerism is just phenomenal. Like
The community shows out every Saturday. Like, sometimes we'll have 20, 30. Oh, okay, the Ryobi. I thought you were going to do the DeWalt, but it's all good. It's all good.
it's in his
So,
trunk.
all right. He's got a DeWalt backpack. All right, let's see here. Oh. Okay, there we go. So read the safety guide. Yeah, this can do some damage. So I think I want to try to go in the garden and give it a try. What tips do you have when I'm using this thing?
So always put this thing on slow speed.
Slow.
So that's slow,
Yeah,
that's high, that's crazy.
sure.
And then let the auger do the work.
Yeah.
People always say this thing's dangerous. So I always say you take this thing, the clutch, and you turn it all the way down to say number 1.
Oh, okay.
And that means it's going to do virtually nothing.
Yeah.
If you hit anything at all, it'll stop.
It'll stop. Okay.
And then turn it up to what you need, but you can also control,
Yeah.
so you don't get hurt.
Especially the big ones.
Yeah, like safety is key. I mean, you don't use a steak knife and grab the wrong end, right? I mean, a spoon is dangerous.
Yeah.
Crayons or Tide Pods are not very good for you.
Anything can hurt you.
Right. So turn it up to what you can handle, and then let the auger do the work. So a lot of people use it and they turn it into an anchor. They just try to shove it in the ground. You just kind of want to dab a little.
Okay. Little
Up and down, yep, and then keep the auger moving. A lot of people, when they do that, they'll get it down there and they'll stop and they'll lift it up and then everything falls back in. Like, no, just this, never let off the trigger. And then the hole's clean, throw your plant in, backfill, it's all granulized. Transplant shock is minimal.
Okay.
Rock it and roll it to the next one.
You ready to show me or what?
Oh, you want me to quit talking now?
No, let's go do it, man.
Man! All right, Steven, you ready?
I'm ready,
All
man.
right.
Show me what's up.
So what do we got? Texas.
We got a little yucca.
You got a
Little
yucca,
red
Texas red yucca. You hold that.
Yeah, we'll do this one. And,
So this guy, if you're gonna do this guy, just go down and do a little bit of this, and see, there's the clutch. It stops, so that's not gonna work. So turn it up a little, and just do it. And you can kind of just dab it. You got your yucca?
So let's do the tree over here first.
Oh, now he wants
The
to
tree.
Can I demonstrate the
Yeah,
yucca?
yeah.
So if you're doing the yucca, we'll clear out all these roots that are here. And I mean, I would take it
That's
out of the
perfect.
pot, but there it is.
Yeah.
You're done.
Nice and easy. Didn't
So-
even break a sweat.
If you've got to do something bigger, like this bur oak tree, you get in here a little bit, and these roots will be a little bit of a fun little challenge. But you can kind of go in and ream that hole.
Work it around.
Yep, just work it. When you get it done, you just kind of do one of those and pull that guy out.
Yeah. Light work.
Yeah. Take your, sorry, Mr. Tree.
Greg, you're planting a tree at Gardopia. You're now officially part of the family.
I'm in.
We're gonna name it Greg.
You
Greg
better
the
water
bird.
Greg well, because he is sweating. There we go. And I mean, you planted a tree in 20 seconds.
Easy breezy.
So go make the world green and a better place, and let's get some shade at Gardopia.
That's it, man. We're enhancing the ecosystem, creating habitat. I
Yep.
love the little bur oaks. Have you seen the bur oak people? Where they make
No.
like little figurines with the bur oaks?
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
You
check
gonna
it
send
out.
me one?
I'll do
A
my
bur
best.
oak
I'm not an
figurine?
artist myself, but hey,
All right.
I do what I can.
All
All right, so let's find a place where this yucca should go. Let's plant it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and plant it right here. Got it down to the lowest setting. Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
You're done.
All right, seems simple enough. Grab my yucca, pop it in. A, B, C, easy as 1, 2, 3.
You got a toad hanging out under there.
A toad?
Dig right here. I'll let you do it. Maybe it's a rattlesnake.
All right.
There's something hiding under there because it just moved. Ah! Oh! No. Not there?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe this guy.
Maybe. I don't know. It moved two or three times.
Our soil is alive.
It is.
Who
All right.
knows?
I was wrong.
Maybe.
I'm seeing things in the heat.
He dug away. He got away center of the earth traveling. What is this right here? This is looks like a kidney tree or something. Kidney bean tree. I don't know. Well, y'all, thank you for tuning in to another episode of What's in That Box?
Power Planter.
Go get your power planter. What's your website?
Powerplanter.com.
Powerplanter.com.
Or just run by Gardopia.
come on
and
down.
grab a couple. That'd be awesome. Thanks,
Appreciate
sir.
you, brother.
Appreciate it.
All right.
See ya.